Hey guys, what's going on? I'm GarenB52 and thanks for checking out my features, tips, and tricks video on the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1 running on Google's Honeycomb 3.1 OS. Let's get started with my very first tip, which should hopefully help solve any issues you're currently having with not being able to view Flash on your browser. The very first step is to go to the marketplace and download and install Adobe Flash Player 10.3. Once you've done that, go back to your browser, select the menu, Settings, Advanced, and on the right hand side go down to Enable Plugins. Once you've pressed on that, you're going to see three options appear. The option for off is selected as a preset when you first purchase your Galaxy Tab, and that's the reason why you're not able to currently view Flash. You have to change that option to either always on or on demand. The difference being that always on will constantly push Flash videos and ads in the background. What that will do is tend to slow down your browsing experience as it's more taxing on the memory. Also, it will tend to drain your battery a lot quicker than if you had that on demand. So I'm going to recommend and press on demand and demonstrate that for you by going to this website. So let's load androidforums.com. And the way that you can tell that you've enabled this correctly is when you see this icon appear. So that is a black box with a green arrow pointing down. So to view Flash, simply hold and press on that icon and the Flash ad appears. So that would have you'd have a similar icon appear over a video or a movie or whatever it is that you're viewing that is a Flash, it is a Flash video or a Flash ad. And if you want to view it, simply hold and press like I just did. So hopefully that will help solve any issues you're currently having with not being able to view Flash. My next trick is actually a really awesome trick, and when I learned this, I thought to myself, I've got to include this in this video and share it along with everyone else. Now, for those of you who really enjoy the browsing experience on your desktop or laptop, you're going to like this one because if you're not happy with the mobile specific browser that we have with these types of devices, you can change that with this simple step. So go to your address bar and type in about:debug. Nothing else, no www, just about:debug, and hit go. Once you've done that, nothing's going to happen, but go to your menu, select Settings, and what you're going to notice here is that you have a new option, and that is called Debug. On the right hand side, select UA string. And as you can see right now, the preset is on Android. That's why you have a very specific mobile version that is dedicated for Android. And if you want to change that and view the full site as you would on your desktop, simply select desktop like I just did. And let's go back and demonstrate that for you. So if we go and load up the star.com, we should see the full web, the full experience that you would on your desktop. And there you have it. So for those of you who don't want to miss a beat, you want to see everything and have full exposure to the websites as you do on your laptop, now you can do that by following these steps. Now, if you want to go back, if you're noticing that this is just a huge lag on your load times and you find your browser speed is decreased and you want to go back to having, like a more optimized version for your Android platform, go back to Settings, go to Debug, go back to UA string, and select Android. Okay, and if we go back and reload the browser, we're going to see the mobile version reappear. Okay, and what you can do is you can remove that menu item from your settings by typing about:debug again. Okay, hit go back to your menu, Settings, and Debug is no longer there. Okay, so remember, whenever you want to have that feature reappear, simply go to your address bar, type in about:debug, hit go to your settings, and you'll notice that option appear there. Follow these simple steps and you'll be able to have a full desktop browsing experience on your tablet. The next feature I'd like to share with you is full screen browsing. So let's start off by loading the browser. For those of you who enjoy having multiple tabs at the top to toggle through your various websites, may not find this very useful. However, if you want to maximize all of your screen and every square inch of real estate possible, here's what you do. Go to the menu, select Settings, go to Labs, and put a check mark under Quick Controls. Once you've done that, it'll throw you back into your browser and reload the web page. So right now it's reloading CNN.com. And what you'll notice is that the tabs, shortcut keys, and address bar have been removed. And what this allows for is the maximum amount of screen space for you to view your website. Some of you may enjoy this if you want to spend some dedicated time on a particular site without the clutter of all the shortcut keys and tabs at the top. However, you don't lose the functionality that you had before because although the keys are gone at the top, there's a really cool feature here. So simply slide your finger in from the right-hand side and you have all of the same features available as you did before. So you can get to your settings. You can go back. Now we had a few sites open. If I want to go to another site that was open, simply go here and let's go to thestar.com. Again, if you want to close this, go to the X. And if you want to go back to CNN.com, you can. So a really nice feature for those of you who want to maximize your screen space. And if you want to bring back the tabs, go back to your settings, click on Labs, and remove the check mark from Quick Controls. And your tabs will reappear along with your address bar and shortcut keys. Here is one more really cool feature that you might find very useful, especially if you share your tablet with other members of your family or friends. Now, if you don't want people to know where you've been online and what types of sites you're visiting, there's a way to remain anonymous. And the way to do that is the following. You want to load a new incognito tab. The way to do that is go to your menu and select New Incognito tab. Now, you've gone incognito. Pages you view in this tab won't appear in your browser history or search history, and they won't leave other traces like cookies on your device after you've closed the incognito tab. Any files you downloaded or bookmarks you've created will be preserved, however. So this is a really cool feature if you want to surf the net without leaving any traces behind and without being paranoid that you have to go clear your cache, clear your history, and just pray and hope that you haven't left any sort of traces behind that your spouse or your friends might find. Okay, so for those of you who would like to use that feature, now you know how to use it. One of my favorite features on the home screen is the ability to search. Now, Google has done a tremendous job, and let me demonstrate that to you. In the top left-hand corner, you have the ability to search in two ways. The first one is the traditional keyboard, where you can type whatever it is you're looking for, hit go, and get the results. The second method, which I really enjoy, and what I find works extremely well, is the microphone. So you see that icon right there? It looks like a microphone. So simply press on it, restaurants nearby. So it prompted me to speak where I searched for restaurants nearby, and there you go. It's given me a map as well as identified restaurants that are in my area. Let's try that one more time. Top 10 attractions in Paris. So again, it's identified what I'm looking for, and it's giving me different websites I can visit. This works with great accuracy. Again, you don't have to speak very loud, just use a normal tone. You don't have to speak into the microphone. If you have a lot of background noise, it obviously might get more difficult. However, if you are in a normal setting, this works very well every time and is a great feature that you should take advantage of. Here are some really neat tips to help you customize your home screen. If you'd like to resize widgets, simply hold down your finger for 2 seconds until an orange outline appears. Then drag the sides up or down depending on whether you want to see more or less information. That is how you resize a widget. Now that feature is not available for all widgets, and if you want to find out if it is, simply hold down for 2 seconds. If an orange outline appears, you can drag the sides in or out and resize. You can further customize your home screen by holding your finger down for 2 seconds until the action bar appears. Now, I would highly recommend you bring in the Program Monitor widget to your home screen. The purpose of this widget is to show you what active applications you currently have running. I have the Market, Browser, and Email open. Now, if I no longer have a use for these applications, I can press End All and kill them all at once. what that will do is free up memory on my tablet. Another essential feature that you should consider adding to your tablet is security. Now, to add security to your tablet, simply go to the notification bar and hit Settings. On the left-hand side, select Location and Security, and on the right, click on Configure Lock Screen. Now, you have the option of either selecting a pattern, a PIN, or a password. I'm going to select Pattern, and it's prompting me to draw a pattern with my fingers. So, hit Continue and draw that pattern one more time and hit Confirm. Now, if I try going back to my lock screen, I'm going to find that the lock icon that I would normally slide is no longer there, and it's replaced by this pattern box. And if you draw your pattern out just like I did, you'll be able to use your tablet. Thank you very much for watching my features, tips, and tricks video on the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1. I would love to hear your comments as well as any feedback and tips that you'd like to share on the Samsung Galaxy Tab, so please feel free to drop those comments on my channel. As well, if you like this video and like to watch future videos, kindly subscribe. Thank you.